بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. So this will be the end of Surah Al-Waqiah. We'll start inshallah from ayah number 81. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أفبهذا الحديث أنتم مدهنون وتجعلون رزقكم أنكم تكذبون فلولا إذا بلغت الحلقوم وأنتم حينئذ تنظرون ونحن أقرب إليه منكم ولكن لا تبصرون فلولا إن كنتم غير مدينين ترجعونها إن كنتم صادقين. Yeah.
There's nothing on my screen.
Yeah, so to refresh the memory, Surah Al-Waqi'ah, we're talking about the three group of people on the judgment. The first one is As-Sabiqun, the foremost, right? The one who always, when come to do good deed, they always will be the first. Second one, Ashabul Yamin, the people of the rights, right? The second level. And then Ashabul Shimal, the left, right? So now we're going to talk about what will be the end of this three group, right? And then you have to reflect, I am fit to be in which one of this group, yeah? أفبهذا الحديث أنتم مدهنون وتجعلون رزقكم أنكم تكذبون.
Is it such a talk, this Quran, that you disbelievers deny? And make the thanks your provision, that you deny the provider. Your denial is all that you earn and save in this life for your second life. How miserable a livelihood. What will you do when your soul is in your throat standing on a road that leads you to the unknown? The surah paints this situation in an inspiring way, drawing all its aspects in quick touches.
Yeah. So exactly before this ayah, Allah talk about the Quran. Right? Remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swear with position of the star, right? And this Quran is maknoon, is preserved. So no one can change the Quran from the beginning until the end of life. And the Quran comes Tanzilu min Rabbil Alamin. Okay? So now the Quran addressing the Quraysh, the kuffar who are already familiar with the Quran. He said, أَفَبِهَذَا الْحَدِيثِ أَنْتُمْ مُدْهِنُونَ, with the Quran that you denied, but also the word in Arabic, mudhinun, is, when it comes to the Muslim, mean you try to lean, to give up, or try to please them, even it is against your belief, right? The Quraysh always want this from Muhammad SAW, right? I said to Muhammad, look, can we just make a barter, right? 1 week we worship your God, and then next week you worship our God. This called in Arabic also mudahana, right? So the Quran said, "Lakum dinukum waliyadin." For you, your religion; for us is us. You cannot. It could be, for example, now, oh, okay, I would like to join your Eid al-Fitr, right? I join Ramadan, man, with you, but you join with us during the Christmas, the Easter, right? No, you cannot do that. This is called mudahana. I'm going to do mudahana. Yeah, I know what exactly in English. Yeah, this is dangerous. You cannot, when it comes to the principle, no, right? a group of people come from Taif. After we become Muslim, people of Taif still have God in the middle of the city, called Lat and Uzza. Lat. So, hey Muhammad, we just become Muslim and the people used to worship that Lat. Can you give us, translation, like 1 year? Then I continue. I said, no, right? So Muhammad could, okay, we're Muslim now. If I said no, they will become what? This also in Arabic called mudahana. It's forbidden. Or, remember the hadith said, if you see the evil, you have to remove it with your hand. If you cannot, with your tongue. If you cannot, with your heart. Right? So now the one who commits sin, the one who violated is your son. You can use your hand, but you prepare your heart or your tongue. That's also mudahana. Not alone. Right? You bought a car for your son, but your son used the car for, go disco, goes, hey, give me the key. Oh, he just advised, no. That's also mudahana. Yeah. Uh, so in Islam, you cannot give up. You believe just to please the others. Right? Lakum dinukum waliyadin. Very clear. And he said, وَتَجْعَلُوا رِزْقَكُمْ. And you made rizqi. What is rizqi? Rizqi means everything that Allah gives to us is rizqi. Your sight, you can see this rizqi. People blind. Not because, no. It's rizqi. Allah SWT make you able to see. Your brain, your intellect, rizqi. Some people are crazy. Right? Wife or husband, risky. People sometimes difficult to find wife or husband. Risky. Good friend, risky. Right? When Allah give us the rizki of blessing, what do you have to do? Right? You be grateful. No. Innakum tukadzibun. But you deny it. Deny it. Yeah. For example, somebody, the university gave him free tuition, give him all he need to study, everything. And then he graduated, he get a PhD, and he had good job. I said, oh man, you're grateful. Oh, there's university that because of this university give you free. No, it's mine. He deny everything that university give to him. He's become like, no, because of university. What that mean? Right? So therefore, Allah SWT said, Ma yaf'alullah bi'adhabikum. Why Allah need to punish you in shakartum if you always grateful and believe. Right? So the most sweet thing in this dunya when you know Allah SWT. The reason people deny it and are grateful is because he didn't know him. So knowing Allah is very important. Right? فلولا إذا بلغت الحلقوم وأنتم حينئذ تنظرون. Tom? I can hear you, Tom. Are you okay?
Then why, when the soul at death reaches the throat and you at the moment are looking on? The final passage in the surah speaks of the moment of death, which sends a shudder of fear into everyone. This is the moment when all argument stops, when a person stands at the end of one road and the beginning of another. It is a point of no return.
Yeah. So pay attention. This is the moment that no one can be safe. right? So the Quran said, when the soul reached the throat, right? That's just when everything that you have is going to leave behind, right? This is the moment that people, if you don't have good deed, you don't prepare for this day, this is the moment of regret, right? So therefore, there is a man, he was screaming during that moment. The whole building can hear it like a thunder. He's not ready. No, no. Right? I don't know. Because he's not prepared. No iman, no good deed. Yeah. And imagine if somebody he lost everything. Right? For example, somebody have jewelry, gold, maybe a million dollars, $5 million, and he sold it to a person and he gave the money, and then the money looked like good, but after he left, he found out that's not real money. Only in the top, this money, five, six, that three, two, one, and then all this false money. What's going to happen? We're crazy, screaming. Yeah, yeah. So therefore, in the Quran said, "Innal khosirina, qul innal khosirina, alladina khosiru anfusahum wa ahlihim." The loser, the one who lost himself and his family. He didn't teach his family. How going to pray for him? Right? Oh, no. Yeah. So therefore, why the mu'min never live in their mind about this moment. Never. Yeah. Even 1 second. That I'm going to die and I need to be able to answer all the question Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala going to ask me. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Muhammad, Ya Muhammad, live as you wish. You will live 100 years, 200 years. Love with you love anyone to whom you love. You're going to love your wife, children, your car, but one day you will spread, right? Do whatever you want. Whatever you do, you'll have consequence, right? Life like you plant the seed. You plant apple seed, it will come out apple, not banana. Yeah. So this is the moment that a lot of people sometimes did not pay attention. The moment that you're going to say, Ya Allah, please, please, give us more chance, give us back. There's a king, he was walking, yeah, with all his soldiers, with the biggest horse. Before even he going, he said, give me the best horse. He said, no, I don't know. Until about 10 horse, okay, I have this horse. And then a poor man from far away, hey, king, I need to talk to you. The king got angry. Who's that? He asked security to kick him out. But the man was jumping and he took the what you call the rope of the horse and put down, and the king I like this. Ana malakul maut. I am the angel of death. Nobody will see, you know. He was frozen. Oh, please, let me go back to my palace. What for? Right? So I can distribute my wealth to the poor, to the needy. I can do something for, hey man, you have years, man before. And he died. Another story, a good man was walking, yeah, traveling. A poor man came and said, oh, I'm in need. Oh, you need food. I want to give him. I said, no, Ana malakul maut. Look at the king was frozen, scared. This man, ahlan wa sahlan, I was looking for you. He said, you have a few minutes. Okay, let me make wudu. Make wudu, he prayed. And the angel took him when he was making sujud. Right? So what happened in this moment? وَأَنْتُمْ حِينَئِذٍ تَنْظُرُونَ. In that moment, you looking on. They have many expectation of it. Looking. He said, it could be he looking to, oh, my wife, my children, my grandchildren. You want to say something. Don't mispray. Don't miss, he's going to give advice. I want to say to you, to your wife, to his wife, I never said, honey, I love you. Thank you, honey. You take care of me. But he cannot say. Alas, the ruh here. So therefore, when you have opportunity to say thank you, to say I love you, do it now. Before that moment. Right? Or opposite. On that moment, his wife, the children, the doctor, just look at him. I cannot do nothing. He cannot delay. Right? A few weeks ago, I was in hospital and I met a friend, long friend, and he was in Sakarat al-Maut. He was, his eyes look at me, but I know that he was somewhere. He was in because before you die, you will see everything. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will review your past. It's like movie. From you are reached the age of puberty, right? You will see it. So therefore, in that moment, where sometimes scared, that's Allah saw your sin. And then Allah saw your good deed, Hajj, Umrah, coming to masjid, fasting, sadaqah, smiling. You see, like, so mix up. But if you repent before that, then Allah will show that bad deed, erase, 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 erase. So therefore, in the end, you will smiling, erase. Yeah. Also, he said, on that moment, you looking to the place where you're going to go. Because in the hadith said, no one going to die, no one going to leave this world before he see where his place. If it is Jannah, like Asia, when remember the Fir'aun was punished her, the fire under her feet, someone was beaten from behind, and she's smiling, not screaming. And Musa said, Asia, why are you smiling? Because I saw what they didn't see. They saw what? She used to make dua. Rabbi ibnili indaka baitan fil jannah. Allah build for me a house in Jannah. Allah. Yeah. Or they see the people who die, his parent maybe. Well, or the arwah of Salihin, the 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 ruh of the prophets, of the Sahaba. You see Abu Bakr, right? Remember I mentioned last time the Sheikh Sha'rawi, very good there. Wa annaka Rasulullah, wa annaka you. That's the meaning looking on here. Allah, everything. Or opposite. If you don't have no iman, no good deed, they will all will appear to him what? Maybe the first of Fir'aun, Hitler, and all the evil people. He always scared and said, you belong to us. Yeah. So this ayah is scary. That's how Allah loves us. He described this is the moment that everybody cannot escape. when they saw it, the truth, and at that moment they look. Doctor look at you, but cannot do nothing. Yeah. وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْكُمْ وَلَكِنْ لَا تُبْصِرُونَ.
And we are nearer to him than you, but you do not see. At this point, when the soul is no longer concerned with anything in this world, when it has put the whole earthly world behind it, when it is about to see a world totally unknown and for which it has no provisions other than its deeds in this life, when it sees a new world and it cannot say
Whatever come. Sam, are you okay? Okay, I think there's something wrong with Brother Sham. Okay. So you look, I mentioned about you look what, right? وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ. And I am closer to you, right? It means he was looking to everything, didn't see nothing, you know, because he not used to be close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So this is the moment that's very scary. Allah said, hey, I'm close to you, but you never, وَلَكِنْ لَا تُبْصِرُونَ, you don't see me. Because it's like block. What block people from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the sin. Yeah, Allah. So therefore, why in Surah Al-Furqan Allah mentioned, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا. Right? Those who say our Lord is Allah. Everybody say, as any Muslim, who's your Lord? You said Allah. Even the drunkard, who's your Lord? Allah. But that's not enough. ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا. And then do istiqamah, upright. You show to Allah that Allah, you ask me to do this, and I do it. I said, don't do this, and you avoid it. Because you are Allahu Akbar. You are the greatest. Right? Istiqamah. Istiqamah in your ibadah. Istiqamah means consistent. Consistent in your ibadah. Not something pray, something no. I only pray one prayer. No, it's not work. Right? Right? The same with your mu'amalah. You're dealing with people, not something good, something bad. No. That's istiqamah. So everybody, you are a student in istiqamah because that's in the campus, lot temptation. Right? You do business, you need istiqamah. How to make sure everything is halal. Anything. Yeah. So when you are istiqamah, in this moment, Allah will be close to you. Because he said, تَتَنَزَّلُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَلَائِكَةِ. The angel will come down. Allah. The angel will come down. On that moment, what the angel said? Allah takhafu wa la tahzan. Hey, don't worry, man. Don't worry. Don't be sad. Because you're going to be worried. Oh, where are you going to put me? You're going to have sadness. You're going to live all this. Everybody, my children, my grandchildren, right? And he said, wa abshiru bil jannah. The angel will show a screen of Jannah. There's your place. Right? Allah. And then the angel gave the reason why is it Nahnu awliyaukum fil hayati dunya. Hey, I am your protector in dunya. I love you. You know, when everything you do good deed, you become obedient, the angel with you. So they said, I always with you. But don't worry also, wafil akhirah and the akhirah. Allah. Yeah? Subhanallah. There is a story about a young man. He was driving a car, and then he felt that his tire had problem. So he stopped, right? And he went to the back. He going to take like a separate tire, right? But there is a car from behind and the speed limit very fast and smash him. Smash him. I don't know what happened, but smash him. So two men come out from the car and he called emergency. He put it on his car. And these two men was amazed. The man was in Sakarat al-Maut. And he was reading Quran, beautiful voice. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. La ta'khudhuhu sinatu wa la nawm. Beautiful voice. Right? And then when the ambulance came, they saw his hand like this and smiling. Ashhadu Allah wa ashhadu. He died on the coma. Yeah? Oh. This is because, and then he said he joined the funeral and then he met his family because he was amazed with this young boy. He died in that moment. He died in Quran. Yeah. And he found out, they found out his son, this boy was istiqomah. And the Quran was reading Surah Al-Mulk, right? When he come, هو الذي خلق الموت. He tried to continue. Mouth. He's looking at the word mouth. هو الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم and die. Right? This is called Husnul Khatimah. Why? Because he was close, near to him. Right? فلولا إن كنتم غير مدينين ترجعونها إن كنتم صادقين.
Then why do you not, if you are not to be recompensed, bring it back if you should be truthful? The Surah now puts forth a challenge that ends all argument. If it is true that there will be no reckoning of deeds and no requital for them, and you are free with no accounting to make them, then try if you can to restore this soul that has come up to the throat and put it back in place. Try if you can to prevent its march towards that reckoning while you helplessly look on.
No. No, Allah addressing the people who used to say, I have everything. I have power. Right? I can do whatever I want. I can pay the lawyer. I can pay this. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this moment said, okay. Right? If you have all this power, right? Stop it. I try. So the angel said, no, I'm not ready. Yeah? He said, so now the soul comes to the trough, right? Here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, bring it back. Bring it back. Remember, Allah said, I can do whatever I want. I have power. Yeah? And this is why it is very important to understand it. Why some people, they not hesitate. They just easy to do evil. Look at Netanyahu. Yesterday, he bombed a school. When they put it, this is the safe zone, right? And the school, the first floor was woman asleep. Down front was man, and he was praying Fajr. And they sent a bomb, and the bomb have hit about 7,000 degrees. So if you are there, Kholas, you cannot breathe. I think 100 people died in that moment. Why is it so easy for these people to do this? Not even believe in God, because it's a nature. But you didn't have concept about the next life, the consequence you're going to pay. So therefore, why we have six pillars, right? To believe in Allah, His angel, His book, His messenger, and to believe in the last day, and to believe in Qadar and Qadar. Six. But Allah always combined two things beside all this. He mentioned all this in some equation, but these two always combine. What is it? Right? Yu'minu billah wal yawm. Believe in Allah and believe in the last day. Believe in the last day. Yawmul akhir. He said, Man kana yu'minu billah wal yawmil akhir fal yaqul khairan aw liyasmut. Whoever believe in Allah in the last day, say good or be quiet. It means you don't say good, you will buy the you will pay the price, the word that you utter. Whoever believe in Allah in the last day, let he honor his guest, honor his neighbor. It means if not, you'll find you that. Right? So the reason that people difficult to wake up for Fajr as Muslim, to do sin, all this, because that belief in the last day is very weak. Because if you know that everything you do will have consequence, you will not do that. Sheikh Sha'rawi gave example. If there's two rooms, one room, beautiful woman, so beautiful. Second room, the room like full of scorpion, like what you call snake, right? No, he said, look at, you can spend all night with this woman, but as soon as you finish, I put you in this room. You going to do it? No. Or the second room was a fire. We'll not do it because you have yakin. I'm going here. Right? So be careful. So therefore we have, why the Quran talk a lot about the next life than this life? Because you don't need to remind people about this life. I don't need to say, if you work in Boeing, in Amazon, in Microsoft, then you can buy the house. You have a good car. You can buy this and this and this. You don't need to expect because that. But for akhirah, Allah explained because you didn't see the facts, right? But if you have it, life beautiful. The people of Jannah, they are happy here. Because what? I'll be there, right? Like for example, Bill Gates, they give somebody, I give you $10 million, but you cannot cash it until next month. Can you imagine how his life is for 1 month? He already there. His mind will talk about, I'm going to buy a mansion, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to travel around the world. 10 million. Even the money is not cashing yet, but already there. So therefore, why in the Battle of Badr, some Muslim soldiers is sleeping? Are you sleeping in front of an enemy? No. Because when you get to the battle, in their view is Jannah is there. The obstacle is the enemy. Yeah. So it's very important always to remind us. And death is the first Yawmul Akhir. Death is the beginning. Yeah? فَأَمَّا إِنْ كَانَ مِنَ الْمُقَرَّبِينَ فَرَوْحٌ وَرَيْحَانٌ وَجَنَّةُ نَعِيمٍ. Are you there, son? Abu Bashir, can you read? I think some have problem.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Read.
surah, yes, the surah now explains
The translation.
translations. And if he, the deceased, was of those brought near to Allah, then for him is rest and bounty and a garden of pleasure. The surah now explains the fate of the soul that has turned its back on this world to begin its new and permanent life. If that dying person is one of those who are drawn close to God, he will have repose, fulfillment, and a garden of bliss. If he is one of those on the right, a greeting of peace will welcome you by the ones on the right.
Allah. Now, remember in the beginning, وَالسَّابِقُونَ السَّابِقُونَ أُولَٰئِكَ الْمُقَرَّبُونَ. The foremost, and what's the foremost? They are the closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala going to tell us what's going to happen to them. Allah. Right? So this is VIV Jannah. VIV Jannah. Right? VIV Jannah. Right? Farauhun. Rauh mean the rahmah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It means the happiness that you cannot what you call, you cannot imagine how they, sometimes you see something, oh man, so beautiful. How, no, I cannot explain. This happiness, yeah. Tarohun. Rasulullah SAW, and then he said Raihan. Raihan is smell something. Remember in Hadith said, Jannah mala ainun ra'at. The eyes never see. Right? Allah going to describe in Jannah, right? The river of honey, the river of milk, the beautiful of woman, well done, all is beautiful. That's by eyes. And then by ear, right? Maybe music and all this, right? And then what? But one thing that Quran didn't explain is because we have five senses, right? Five senses, seeing, hearing, right? Tasting, that's the food, but smelling. So Raihan is this smelling ability. Because maybe you have mentioned you have beautiful place, but smell no good, man. Stinky. You don't want to say that. Right? Wajannatu na'im. The garden of pleasure. Yeah. I mentioned last time when you enter Jannah, Allah will call all people of Jannah. Right? He said you will all be always young, you never old. Because what for you are 90, go to Jannah. You cannot enjoy. All people in Jannah, you're going to have happiness, no sadness. If you go to Jannah and then you said, all people of Jannah, you always in good health, never sick. This is called Na'im. People of Jannah, you will be live forever, never die. So in dunya, there's four weakness. There's no really ultimate happiness. Because something becomes sick. You was happy, you read the message, in the Falas. You become old. You can enjoy really, right? And die. Yeah. So this VIV, high class of Jannah. In Surah Rahman, described in detail about this VIV. right? وَمِن دُونِهِمَا جَنَّتَانِ, that's VIP, right? وَلِمَنْ خَافَ مَقَامِ, that's the next one, right? We'll come to that, inshallah, respect. وَأَمَّا إِنْ كَانَ مِنْ أَصْحَابِ الْيَمِينِ فَالسَّلَامٌ لَكَ مِنْ أَصْحَابِ الْيَمِينِ.
And if he was of the companions of the right, then the angel will say, "Peace for you, you are from the companions of the right." This person is now directly addressed with a greeting sent to him by his brethren who are on the right. It is a gentle and delightful greeting, giving him reassurance. He begins to look forward to his forthcoming life with the people on the right. The very sound of these words overflows with comfort, ease, and happiness.
Allah. This is the second level. Called Ashabul Yamin. Yamin, because when in the judgment, you're going to receive the book with the right hand or left hand. Right hand symbol, it means you have God. It means the balance. It doesn't mean he didn't have bad deed, he have bad deed, but his good deed overwhelmed. So therefore, it's very important. Every time you commit sin, everything you do this, make a lot of good deed. Not only pray 5 times days, don't forget to pray sunnah, pray duha, pray witir. Don't only give zakat, give sadaqah, right? Many things, do da'wah, many things. So you become ashabul yamin, right? Even lower than the first one, but still, right? Fasalamun. So the ulama said, where is salam? I said, the salam from the angels. Yes, and they said, oh, congratulations, hanian, mabruk, you here? Or salamun min indir rahman from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Allah himself. Yeah. Because in the hadith said, Allah will come individually. That's Allah's technology. Individually. Will come to you. Hiding some. Are you right? And he said Allah, he liked to joke something. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala something mentioned to the young man, for example. Remember Saturday night? You did this. He was scared. Allah said, yeah, I know it. Nobody know. Your parents didn't know. They know. But I cover up. Because you repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You under istiqamah. The reason Allah mentioned that, look at even you did always, I am Ghafur Rahim. Right? So, salam from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or salam also, he said, the angel will come to you and hand you invitation. He said, Abdi, my slave, I miss you. Come to my banquet on this day, Friday. Every Friday, you're going to have banquet. They have music, they have dancing, everything. Everything halal. Right? You're going to sit down like a king. Yeah? That's salam Allah. Imagine, people sometimes, if the governor says salam to you, oh, yeah, he mentioned your name, eh? The governor, yeah. Imagine the angels, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So this is the two groups, they are good. Right? No, the other one. وَأَمَّا إِنْ كَانَ مِنَ الْمُكَذِّبِينَ الضَّالِّينَ فَنُزُلٌ مِّنْ حَمِيمٍ.
But if he was of the deniers who were astray, then for him is hospitality of scalding water. How miserable a welcome!
Deny the Quran, deny the deen, maybe. People he like just to follow his shahwa, right? You don't want to come to masjid. This is like Fir'aun and Qarun. right? He preferred sin than obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He didn't care if what he doing is dislike Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah used the word fanuzulun. Nuzul like guest house. Right? Nuzulan min ghafur rahim. This Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So sometimes said fabashirhum, give good glad tidings with the severe punishment. like I don't know what to call it, right? Subhanallah. Hamim, the boiling water. وَتَصْلِيَةُ جَهِيمٍ إِنَّ هَذَا لَهُوَ حَقُّ الْيَقِينِ فَسَبِّحْ بِاسْمِ رَبِّكَ الْعَظِيمِ.
And burning in hellfire. Indeed, this is the true certainty. So exalt the name of your Lord, the Most Great. Now that this climax has been reached, the conclusion is profound and serious in its tone. This is surely the indubitable truth. Extol then the glory of the name of your Lord, the Supreme. The great weight assigned to this absolute truth in God's scales thus combines with the inevitable event mentioned at the beginning of the surah. The final feeling reflects the effect of this firm belief with glorification of God the Supreme. Immul yaqeen, ainul yaqeen, haqqul yaqeen.
Right? So boiling water, no tasliyatul jahim. You know, any fire in the world, later on will become what? Become less light and turn off. No. In the hellfire, not like that. Just continue. Right? Even the body. Burn, khalas, right? No, over there, the new skin again. Do you know that people study about the senses? You feel it, pain, where they come from. You know, in the end, in Germany, they found out 200 years ago, it's from the skin. So therefore, the Quran said, "Kullama nadjat juluduhum." When the skin was burned, Allah make new skin again. You know when somebody injection, you feel it in the first one, right? After that, you don't feel it again. So the skin, right? And then he said, "Inna hadha," and this is lahuwa, indeed, hakul yaqin, true certainty. Remember, in Surah Al-Hakumut, right? There's level. First one, ilmul yaqin. That means you become yakin with the knowledge. I give you information. You talk with non-Muslim, you just came back from Makkah. Oh, Makkah, what are you doing? Oh, I'm making tawaf in the black stone. And you never see black stone before. Oh, what's that? Here you describe, right? So then, because he used good friend, you never lie, and he believe you. They call what? Ilmul yaqin. So non-Muslim believe you because knowledge you give it. And then you saw your cell phone, and you saw the car. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. This is Blackstone. Yeah. Let's call what? Ainul Yaqin. Then this non-Muslim become Muslim. And then they went Hajj. And they see the Kaaba. What is it? Hakul Yaqin. So those people, before, people already taught them about this day. They're going to have Jannah, you're going to die, all this. Are supposed to become ilmul yaqin, right? No, he denied. And then when the soul comes to the truth, that's now for him, ainul yaqin. Then when they go to the Jahannam, there's hakul yaqin khalas. Right? So therefore, fasabbih bismi rabbikal azim. Allah ended us, so be careful. Always glorify Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make Allah tasbih subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore, this is the word that Allah loved. He said, kalimatan khafifatan. Two words is very easy. Easy, khafifatan fil lisan. to say it. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah. Easy, right? Thaqilatan fil mizan is very heavy in the scale. Habibatan in the Rahman, most beloved to Allah subhanahu. Because by saying Subhanallah, that means you declare, right? Not only believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah is clean from any defect, anything less. He's perfect. Subhanallah. Yeah? And the one who was Subhanallah, that means the one who make tasbih a lot, that means the one who prepared for this day. Yeah? Yeah. Because Surah Al-Baqiyah is to remind us that either you are in the first group, I hope so, as-sabiqun, or at least don't miss the second group. Second group is the one who all sometimes makes good deed, bad deed, but you always make a lot of good deed a lot, so you can cover the bad deed. But don't ashabu shimal. Yeah? I did have some.
In conclusion, man is warned that he may shut his eyes to the truth in his arrogance, but death is enough to open his eyes. At death, he becomes helpless. He cannot save his own parents. He cannot save his own children. He cannot save his religious guides and beloved leaders. They all die in front of his very eyes, while he looks on helplessly. If there is no supreme power ruling over him, and his assumption is correct, that he is all in the world, and there is no God, Allah, then why can't he restore to the dying person his soul? Just as he is helpless in this, so it is also beyond his power to stop Allah from calling the people to account and granting them rewards or punishment. He may or may not believe it, but every dying person will surely see his own end after death.
Yeah. So don't see it when that moment happens. Right? You have to see it now. You prepare for that day. Right? So this is a very good dua. Allahumma ya muqallibal qulub wal absar. Wallahu turn the heart and the sights. Nas'aluka tawbatan nasuha. I ask Allah SWT sincere repentance before die, qabla maut. Wa husna khatimah. I ask for the good end. Wa takhfif, enlightening. Min shiddati sakaratil maut. From the heaviest, the severeness of sakaratul maut. Wa ba'dal maut, and after death. Right? Ridoka alayna. What I want from you, you please with us. Ya Arhamar Rahim. Right? So therefore, why there is a dua before you sleep, don't forget that beside Bismika Allahumma ahya wa amut, he said, Allahumma inni wada'tu jambi wa bika arfa'u. Ya Allah, I lie down and with you I can get up. With no other. Fa'in amsakta nafsi. If you take my soul, that means I die tonight, farhamha, have mercy upon it. Right? Because after death, the only hope is what? Allah Rahmah. In Allah Rahmah, in the grave, in the mahshar, in the mizan, in all this. Right? Wa in arsaltaha, but if you bring back my soul, because when you sleep, you're like that. Fahfadha. Please protect my soul. Kama tahfadhu bi ibadaka salihin, like you protect your righteous people. Right? So try to read it. Right? Allah, if you take away my soul tonight, have mercy upon you. If you bring back, please protect it. Yeah, yeah. So next week, inshallah, the class not 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, because before that I have a program and we end it maybe almost after 4. Yeah. Are you okay, son?
Yeah. Sorry, having some problem with the computer. It was going off and on.
Okay, son. Alhamdulillah hamdan ya fi ni'mah wa ya rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa qina adzabannar. Allahumma inna nas'aluka husnal khatimah bil lutf wal afiyah. Allahumma inna nas'aluka husnal khatimah bil lutf wal afiyah. Allahumma hawwin 'alaina fi sakaratil maut wal najat wal afad wal hisab. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك تواب رحيم وصلى الله وسلم على محمد